Okay, Karibu Sana, and welcome to Melanated Truth. My name is John. In our Torah talks right now, we are discussing the book of Genesis. We're walking through it chapter by chapter. So I wanted to give a brief overview of the book of Genesis. What's glaringly obvious when you take a step back and look at the book of Genesis is that the book of Genesis is not about the beginning of the world. And that might sound strange to some people, but blatantly, the book of Genesis is not about the beginning of the world. The book of Genesis is about the beginning of a family, a particular family that the Bible wants to trace. So if you look at just these chapter breakdowns here, Genesis 1 through 11, which is called the antediluvian world, is roughly 25% of the chapters in Genesis. And it covers the following topics: creation, the fall of man, the spread of man, the fall of the watchers or the sons of God, Noah and the flood, the table of nations, and the Tower of Babel. These are monumental events in our ancient history, and the Bible marches through them like they're bullet points. But then in the last 75% of the chapters in Genesis, we look at Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph, four people. This lineage of a family. Abraham begets Isaac, begets Jacob, begets 12 sons, and one of them is Joseph. Joseph is the forerunner that ultimately how they get into Egypt in the first place. So the book of Genesis is not about the beginning of the world. The book of Genesis is about the beginning of a family that God is going to use to redeem the world. So if this interests you, please join us in these Torah talks. We're walking through the book of Genesis. We just say Karibu, which just means in Swahili, you are welcome. You're welcome here with us. Join us as we with Melanated Truth look to decolonize our minds one chapter of the Holy Scriptures at a time.